Camp Bastion is the largest British military base in Afghanistan, and within it, a prison where it's claimed that as many as 85 Afghans are being illegally detained. This man, who doesn't want to be identified, says his cousin has been held for 13 months.
He told us that he cannot get any information about the reason for his arrest. He asks us to find out information in the governor's office. He asked us to find out the charges against him, as he did not commit any crimes and he was not in possession of anything illegal.
British forces operate as part of the International Security Assistance Force, or ISAF. They can detain for up to 96 hours. And in exceptional circumstances, in order to gather intelligence to protect the lives of British servicemen or Afghan nationals for longer periods. But according to the Ministry of Defence itself, there's no power to intern. The BBC has seen court documents for 8 of the men who are using the English courts to mount a legal challenge to their detention. They were picked up in army raids in villages in Helmand and Kandahar provinces and have been held for between 8 and 14 months. But the Defence Secretary says many of those being held at Camp Bastion are suspected of killing or bombing British troops, and that the detentions are lawful.
All of these people are to be handed over to the Afghan authorities for proper investigation and prosecution through the Afghan judicial system as soon as we are able to do that.
The legal challenge here will take place in July.
The Defence Secretary needs to explain to this court at the end of July why it is that he says that all of these men are being held lawfully. And if the court is not satisfied that they're being held lawfully, then the court, we will ask, should order their release.
These detentions pose awkward questions for the government about the lawfulness of a policy that until now few seem to have known very much about. Clive Coleman, BBC News.